Yeah, I like that. Make sure y'all join me on YouTube at Miss Uncut MMCC. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And you follow me here on Buzzcast too at the same time. I'm not an impersonator. I'm not an impersonator. My real name is Mo and shit like that. I've never been an impersonator for any celebrity, for any musician, for any artist within the entertainment industry. You said drop a DM. I already told you the YouTube was Miss Uncut MC. I told you could like, share, subscribe. You could definitely leave a comment and shit. You could definitely leave a DM here. And I need to go on my Instagram because I have Instagram. I haven't been on my Instagram page in like maybe like 4 months or some shit like that. I'm not exactly sure. But you actually mentioned, you actually said something about how popular and rich you could get to when you on your side. Well, you said you're drunk. So the crazy thing about this is, right, from my past experiences and shit, for anybody that I'm actually with, right? So what my past experience was, you know what I'm saying, like anybody that I would get with, because there was this particular guy, right? And I already told y'all his name was Black Tiger, right? And he act like that I work for his company. So income, you know what I'm saying? So income with fire, what the hell? So he, you know what I'm saying? Like he pretty much worked for his company that he never had. He never had a company. You know what I'm saying? And he pretty much told, or even like, I guess he was trying to express to me how much I had a fucking contract with him and shit like that. So he was a finesser. He was a scammer, right? And he was on Bigo. They call him Black Tiger on Bigo. He expressed to me that, you know what I'm saying, like I was a fucking worker, you know what I'm saying, like I had to be his contract worker because I actually signed a contract with him. I never met this man a day in my life. So I guess what he was trying to say was that I signed a contract when I was a kid, but the thing about it was I was a like, man, I'm like, hold on. Like, how the fuck is that possible if I met you? So I guess this was something that was supposed to be for when I was a kid. But the thing about it was a sexual check. So the question is, with this sexual contract, how fucking long you know about me? If you stay faithful, and going to work the money. Listen, Nelly, I don't know you. Like, that's the crazy thing. That's the most crazy thing about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you saying that for me to win on your team, trust and believe for how everybody actually fell for this part and shit, like everybody fell for this part, right? What everybody actually thinking, anybody that I get with, because like I said before, Black Tiger came into my life and he fucked everything up, especially when it came down to, you know what I'm saying, actual relationships with guys, with people, right? So anybody that I would get, he would include himself within the relationship, meaning try to make himself a third party, knowing that I wasn't even seeing this guy, I wasn't even with his guy. He was trying to make it seem like that, you know what I'm saying, whoever I get in a relationship, an actual, you know what I'm saying, actual relationship, to make it seem like, oh, you two are against each other, and you guys have some type of secret competition, or I should say you guys have some type of competition. I didn't know I lived my life that way. I never lived my life that way, ever in life. So anybody that I would come across, like to say, from all the way from 2010, you know what I'm saying? Like that's when it really started going hard. And I started I started noticing the like that my partners would actually interact with me. They were like, the crazy thing about shit was like the way that they interacted with me, you know what I'm saying? Like it would go into competition mode. So I knew that he was like, I knew it was something wrong. So when I come to find out that he was the one that was doing it, I know he was probably paying in the background. So if you guys was wondering what was really going the fuck on, that was definitely a part of what the fuck was going on. Something I didn't know anything about. He paid those guys that I had an actual relationship with. It's not like I said, hey, Black Tiger, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you're like, oh, well, me and my partner agreed to actually have like a competition. No, he made it up all by himself. And he fucked up all of my relationships, whoever I was with, anybody that I was with, that I, you know what I'm saying, considered a boyfriend just like they considered me a girlfriend, whatever. And he was just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I pay you to do this to her. I pay you to do that to her. But he has a daughter of his own. Make it make sense. So now, like, I'm trying to figure, like, now, mind you, I haven't, like, really noticed what the fuck or why the fuck all these things was happening. I knew it was something, but I couldn't put my finger on it, and I was trying to figure it out. So when I finally boiled it down, I was just like, nah, this shit is on this. And my ex, he was actually, if you want to call him an ex, because we really didn't have a real relationship and shit like that, because when it first started, when our relationship started, that's when it pretty much ended. So when he started automatically acting like we was in some type of race or we in some type of fucking competition, and me trying to figure it out and what was going on too at the same time, I'm saying like, I'm like, how is this, like, make it make sense? How is this to be? And knowing the fact that I never agreed to any competition with any ex lover, with anybody that I was in an actual relationship with, unless, you know what I'm saying, like we made it amongst ourselves. I didn't know that I had to call Black Tiger and say, hey, Black Tiger, oh, like, you know, we are in a competition, we're having this competition. I didn't even know Black Tiger. But Black Tiger made sure that he got to know me. And he made sure that he got to know my exes or whoever the fuck I was with. So while all of this shit is going on, I didn't know till I finally discovered, I started looking into it and shit like that. And then I finally realized, I started understanding why my ex lover, Vincent, was acting the fuck he was acting. So he must have really thought like I would go along with some shit like that with somebody that I don't know. Make it fucking make sense. How can I go along with something and I don't even know who the fuck is doing it in the first place? I never met the guy. It could have been a guy or make it make sense. As all of this shit is going on, you know what I'm saying? Like, as all of this is going on, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and my home life is affecting my home life. Trying to figure out, well, what the fuck, not only what the fuck the reason is, but why the fuck is this guy talking me so hard? Why is he expecting so much from me? So, I guess to find out, he knew my mother, and I guess she had some type of fucking plan too at this time where she felt like, hey, you know, so I'ma just sit up there and ruin my daughter's fucking relationships. Like, and I don't think that would work for, I don't think that would actually work for anybody. That shit is crazy as hell. So didn't know, you know, connecting the fucking dots within it all. Me connecting the dots with it in it all, it was like, wow, this shit is getting really crazy. When I say, when I say this shit got insane, shit got insane. Shit got insane. I was like, yo, I say, yo, ain't no way. I was like, yo, ain't no way this shit is fucking happening. And I don't know who the fuck is doing it. And this person, you know what I'm saying, as much balls as people be saying that they have, I'm like, yo, but not to approach me. Like, for real serious? Emma come get things straight up. Yo, Nelly, we lit right now. I don't even like Nelly. Nelly, you is lit as fuck. Nelly Anthony, what are you fucking doing right now? Like, what? Nelly Anthony, like, for real. And it's crazy because even it's crazy how, right, like, even after me and Vincent, me and my ex lover and shit like that, because I don't want to call him a boyfriend because we never got the chance to really be boyfriend girlfriend and shit like that, because how everything went down, and me actually thinking about, you know what I'm saying, like how it set everything, you know what I'm saying, how it set everything to fuck the part. Thank you, Nelly. Thank you, Nelly. Anthony. I'm gonna call you Nelly Anthony. I'm gonna call you your whole name, your whole username. Thank you, Anthony. So it's crazy how the whole entire time where I'm just thinking it's just my ex, and then when I start putting two together, and I'm like, wait a minute, like he's coinciding with, you know what I'm saying, what my ex is doing. My ex is coinciding with what the fuck he's doing. So, you know what I'm saying, like you gotta put two together. You really don't have a fucking choice when it comes to Black Tiger. So I know you guys are like, yo, is more to the story, or you know what I'm saying, like there's, you know what I'm saying, like there's a conjoining of a fucking story. So it's that part. And for me, it's just like, damn, at least damn, like I wish I would have met Black Tiger so I could at least, you know what I'm saying, like, because it's like I really want to be his ass. I really want to fuck him up for this shit, because you know what I'm saying, like for me not knowing what's going on, and then you know what I'm saying, like to get my exes on it, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying, like the whole entire time Black Tiger and my ex, they could have been just betting like, yo, when you gonna, like, oh, I bet you can't get nothing for her on this thing. Like you're betting on my whole relationship. What up, Fazanka? Like you're betting on my whole relationships, whoever I'm with, even if I'm not with him. But even after I stopped dating Vincent and I dated somebody else, Black Tiger was still fucking there. And he was betting on every relationship to sit up there and fuck it up. What's up, Fazanka? What's good? How's your day? Yo, Nelly Anthony. Nelly Anthony is in the comments, and that motherfucker is lit. He's like, love real people. Yo, he's talking shit. But like I don't fucking know. He was talking about I was telling him about how, you know, like anybody that my day was good, yours. Nah, it's alright. You know what I'm saying? I got some sleep, watched some cartoons and shit like that, cleaned up, got my cleaning on, listened to some music while I was cleaning. I miss doing that shit. You don't understand. I miss having a crib. I miss fucking listening to music, blasting my fucking music and cleaning at the same time. I always miss that. I miss fucking making myself breakfast and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like cereal on a Saturday morning. I miss having my own fucking cereal. Yeah, like I miss having cereal on a Saturday morning and shit. Right, that part. No, like you know, it's like it's certain things that you miss when you used to have your own fucking place and like that. You like, damn, I could make me some bacon. And some, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could make you some. You know, you don't have to make you no bacon. You look at your refrigerator, open your refrigerator up and shit. I miss that shit, yeah. But nah, I was just explaining to everybody when I was speaking on. My head is itching like crazy. Oh my God, it's growing. Oh, if I could get it to grow a little bit here though. I gotta tap, y'all. I gotta tap it. It's growing. When it itch like that, it's growing. So I'm good with that. It could grow. It could fucking itch all day over here, especially in the front. So yeah. So the crazy thing about this shit is, right? So I was explaining to everybody how, you know, Black Tiger had everything to do with most of my failed relationships because he must have been paying off Vince. We already know Vince would have took a bribe automatically. I didn't know that. I would have loved to know that. I didn't know that. You know, how deep actually got into it. Yeah. I didn't know it was that bad, and I thought because I thought because Vincent had a daughter, I'm thinking, yeah, you know how Vincent got a fucking daughter. I'm thinking that he would never do that because, you know, like you wouldn't want anybody to do that shit to your daughter. If you got daughters, you don't want no man in your daughter and seeing how much, like you gonna somebody dick, or you gonna have tonight, or you gonna get mad off of this or whatever. Like, like shit is weird. That shit is strange, especially for a dad. That shit is straight. Like, imagine if a mother did that shit. Oh wait, my mother did it already. My bad. Because is black. Like, but let me tell you, this same shit is crazy. It's crazy how everything went down because when I noticed this shit, y'all just saying it was on. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's fucking crazy. You wouldn't me. It's crazy how you wouldn't think how far somebody would actually take that shit, especially with your own fucking parent. And like, listen, I'm a mother, but I never sat up there. I never sacrificed my kid. I never said, yeah, I'm a, you know, say, oh, I'm gonna give my kid up to the devil. I never said any of those. I would never do no shit like that. I have never done no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never wanted to cover up, but my mother, on the other hand, she will compromise any and every fucking body. Me fight my way through shit. I don't give a fuck how long. Yeah, yeah, for real. I fought, yo. Let me. Yo, Fladanka is right there. He will tell you the shit that I go through and how much shit I had to fucking fight through just for a motherfucker don't sacrifice and kill me and eat me too at the same time because I was dealing with cannibals. Okay, I was dealing with cannibals, vultures, cannibals. So Donk is in the comments right now, and you can ask him, oh, who she had to deal with, cannibals, vultures. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, cannibals, vultures, goblins, tigers, lions, and bears. And if you think I'm bullshitting, when I say actually think, when I say people take on, you ever heard of, when I say that, right? You ever heard of somebody taking on a spirit animal? There's a reason why I say lion, tigers, and goblins and vultures and no, and like, no, but really trying to, because remember, those aren't only animals and those aren't only mystical beings, but remember, when you have spirit animals, or as I say, a human being call themselves a spirit animal too at the same time, remember, that's still a fucking animal and they still gotta eat and they still want some type of blood, right? So to transform a person into that fucking spirit animal, if they go too hard into it, whatever, they really get a taste of blood. Let's not forget that shit. Yeah, Fladon, yo, that's some real ass shit. People don't realize that shit too. You can actually go into it that far. You could really go far into the spirituality to where you really start feeling like that animal, like a gator and shit like that. Yeah, and like you have a thirst for fucking blood. It has happened. It has fucking happened. And I'm not saying the thirst for blood is only monetary. No, 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 no. I'm talking about to eat a motherfucker, suck their blood, to drink their blood. You know how people be like, people say, oh yeah, I'm a vampire. Or, you know what I'm saying? Even with some wolves, they eat, no, they eat people and shit. You feel me? Like, it be that fucking deep. Oh, I'm a gator, or I'm a lion, I'm a tiger, I'm a bear and shit like that. They really, when some people say, hey, Leatherface, like you're Leatherface, yo, Fladanka, Leatherface, like, I really want to wear your skin. I really want to wear the shit that you wearing. I really want to, and I really want to do the shit that you do, but a little bit in my own way. But at the same time, I'm a still your try to steal your essence and shit. Shit is what, like, y'all people. I'm sure, like, you said kids, with kids. What you mean kids, Nelly? We go. Shit is wow. I mean, people, you would never think something about a person until you actually. I got one kid in my in his teens, and that's it. You would never think about the shit that a person does until they actually show you what the they about. Shit is real. Do you have kids? So just so you guys know, yeah, so shit is real. Like, listen, we when you somebody like that, you want to interfere in everything that you're doing. I mean, everything. When I say like Tiger was there, and he was just there. He's just anywhere. I'm just my full total focus. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how he was. He's like, oh, listen, this is gonna be my total. She's gonna be my total focus. I feel like I just need to destroy. I feel like that. And mind you, he's illegally unlawful. Surveillance me every single day. When I say every single day, remember what I told you already. I've never done any type of reality shows. I never did any tapings with anybody legally to say, hey, yeah, no, like I would love to, you know what I'm saying, like tape with you and do a show. I never done that. But and Bigo are the only places that I've actually done any type of live footage. This is the only reality footage that I actually have recorded and shit like that. Anything that I did, anything on the outside of that, it was never agreeable. Right, Fladanka? It was agreeable. This is the reason why I tell people, if you ever seen a tape of mine, a tape, somebody that looked like me or what have you, you'd be like, yo, isn't that, please DM me, please inbox me. I need my justice. I would love to have justice behind that shit, because Black Tiger has done a lot. And when I say he's done a lot, he has violated not only my space, but he has unlawfully surveillanced me too at the same time. He is the P. Diddy. He is the one that actually put cameras and watch people from afar and shit like that without them even knowing it. And you see, like yo, Fladanka, shit is fucking real. He, you know what I'm saying? Like, he is the P. Diddy of my life. And like, I have, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm hoping that, you know, like I get the chance to fucking sue him, because he's been doing it for so long. He's been interfering with my relationships for so fucking long. Yeah. I could like trust. I like when I say I didn't know what was going on and him interfering with my relationships and shit like that, and wondering why people were acting the way that they was, because he's paying people to act that way towards me. And I'm like, I didn't even know what the fuck was. I had to really figure that shit. I'm like, oh, okay, so you're getting paid. You got bribed. You know what I'm saying? Like they got bribed. Like, here, no, here's $200 or whatever, and you do this, that, and the third. He didn't have a reason why he wanted to fucking do it. How did he interfere in your relationship? Yo, remember when I was telling you? Oh yeah, I mentioned it. Remember when I was telling you about how me and my it was Vincent, how he had my ex lover sit up there and go, like he was trying to make it seem like that we was actually going against each other, like we had some type of contract to go against each other, like we had to compete with each other and shit like that. So mind you, the whole entire time I tried to figure out what the fuck and what's going on in his head, where he's thinking that I would want to compete with him without actually knowing, because you can't compete. How the fuck you want to compete? Like, my question is, right, how does someone tell you, and it don't even come from the horse's mouth? It don't come from the horse's mouth. It wouldn't be, it's not coming from me. I'm not telling Vincent, yeah, I'll compete with you. I didn't tell him that I wanted to compete with him at all whatsoever, because with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we're exes and we already broke the fuck up, what am I competing with? I could see if we was together and we had like some type of friendly game and shit like that, or what have you. But for me, it seemed like that, you know what I'm saying, like the both of them was stuck on that, yeah, no, like, you know, you guys are both in competition with each other now that you guys broke the fuck up, even during our relationship too at the same time. But to even make it worse, now you guys gotta really make it seem like really gotta compete with each other because you broke up. Hey, we gotta see who does better than the other. So you can tell me that I can't focus in my life with the things that I really want to do. So if I wanted to be with somebody else, that means that my full frontal focus still have to be Vincent, and we not together. When I'm like, even if I wanted to get in another relationship, my full attention is supposed to be to the new person and not the old person. So you mean to tell me that it's like saying I broke up for no reason then? You know what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. Wouldn't it make more sense if I actually love the person that I'm gonna want to be with them? And it's like, what's the point again in another relationship if I still have something, you know what I'm saying, have some type of feeling for that person and shit like that. So I can't focus on a new person if I'm still on the old one. Yo, so I can like make that shit make sense, because I promise you, I let that shit go a long time ago. I'm just traumatized off of the fucking bribery in the fucking bets and a secret competition I didn't even fucking know about in the first place. I had to find out on my fucking own. Why do I have to keep fucking thinking about somebody that I don't even? Why do I have to think about a person that I don't even fucking be with in the first place and waste my fucking time? Like, I'm not even getting a sexual thought. Yo, I can't. Like, it's real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, in order to be attracted to anybody, you have to have at least like one sexual thought, even if you're sapiosexual and shit. Like, oh, I like the way this person do this, down the third. I just don't care. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I have the right to feel that way. That shit is fuck. Is, you know, and then on top of that, then the worst thing about this experience is because you know, it's like he gained fans and he got famous off of me, right? So he got famous off of me and he got his fans. Now his dumbass fans, you know what I'm saying? They coming to me like, oh no, you missed him. What? Are you serious? For one, I'm trying to make sure that he stays on my life. He's doing shit to me along with Black and make it seem like, yeah, no, she measures this, that. Where like, where you getting this from? That's what I got. Like, where y'all getting this information from? I'm on a long time ago, years ago, and it's just like, and then on top of that, and then it's the stupidity to where his fans actually get mad. How are you getting mad at me? Because I got over it, because you stuck on the relationship that used to be, because it's a used to be. It's no more. It's no longer. So what are you getting mad at? Like, because it's like, if you want to date my ex, go date my ex. What am I going to care about from there? I got over it. I'm in a new relationship. This, down the third. Regardless of the fact if I was ready for it or not, it's my choice if I want to be in a toxic relationship or in a good relationship. If I, you know what I'm saying, if I was still, you know what I'm saying, like, if I wasn't ready for it or not, it was still my fucking decision. It wasn't up to anybody else. It was up to Black Tiger. It wasn't anybody else on this fucking planet except for me and that person that was actually attracted to it. So I'm not understanding how the fuck did he or anyone else decide for themselves when it's like, you know, I have everything to do with this. I'ma just involve myself in this part right here. Like, and nobody even fucking asked them. They were not even needed. Yo, Fladanka, I can't. like, like it makes sense. No, you're not, you're not needed. Like, they are not needed. Hello. I swear to God, I hate people that be all up in their head like, yo, I'ma just involve myself. Like, can you please involve yourself like with getting a wife or a husband? I'm not paying attention to you, and I don't know how many times I gotta show that shit, time and time again, where I don't even care. You got somebody new, great. I hope you stay focused on that motherfucker. Full frontal, please. I hope y'all stay. I hope y'all fucking stay together for a very fucking long time, and the focus is there. There. Like I just, cause I can't do it. Because I was never like that. Like you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Nelly. Like I was never like that. If I was with like, let me tell y'all, any boyfriend that I was with, my focus was always on them. It was hard for me to focus on anybody else. Thank you, Nelly. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, what? You're fucking insane. Like, pay attention to who? Not like that. Not like that at all. Is that part? I don't fucking know, y'all. Like, yo, Fazanka, it's just, I don't fucking know. That shit is crazy as hell to me. It's like, now I gotta step in. I gotta switch to that. I think when it comes down to people not even in a relationship with me, and for me if I could deal with that for a long time and shit like that, with like in a relationship with you, but Tiger, like I don't even fucking know you. You're making it behind my fucking back. Yo, join me on YouTube at Miss Uncut MCC. Make you like, share, and subscribe my videos. You catch up on the latest and recent videos. You can comment definitely any videos down below, and you could y'all follow me on this app. That was a lot of shit that he did, and the crazy thing about it is I'm still unraveling. The shit that he did. You know what I'm saying? Like the trauma. It's the trauma for me. When I say yeah, it's cold. I mean, it's alright. When I say that he had put a lot of things on me and he put a lot of things on my back, he pretty much interfered with me actually being a mother. He interfered in a lot of shit that he wasn't supposed to interfere with. He put my name into a lot of things that it wasn't supposed to be in the first place. He's done a lot. He's done a lot of things that he was not supposed to do whatsoever. Just because he hurted me, just because he hurted my name, just because he thought that, like I actually fall for the things that he was doing. He thought that it was okay for him to, just do what he did. And like I guess I was supposed to just go and for that shit. So like this shit is going about to me. Excuse me. Oh my god. This shit is really, really fucking crazy. What is this? What the fuck is this? Yeah, so that shit is really crazy to me on how, I don't know how he did all of that shit. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure how he like fucking convinced everybody. Like, I mean, the only thing I could think of, like I said before, is the bribery thing, because that's all he's really been doing. So I would say that. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that he bribed, he already know on him is like, so everybody not a good bribe. People take bribes all the fucking time. And so they have good bribes and they have bad bribes, shit like that. But the way that he was going about it, he knew that he actually get people to go along just because of the fact that, I'm saying, like like as long as he offer a good amount, maybe I'm hearing it's $200 every time he wanted to bribe someone to harm me, to hurt me and shit like that, he $200, like, do this, don't act like for the anybody that he actually anybody that actually accepted his bribe, shit like that. The thing about that, what they didn't know was the briberies, the people that was being bribed, what they didn't know was that they didn't realize that he was going to stay in their life for the rest of their lives. Like, once he bribed you, once he got the chance to bribe you, that's where he feel like that he owned you. So that's where the slavery part kicks in. Once he feel like that he could bribe you and he got you, exactly, that's when he feel like that he owned you, and he feels like that he could do the same thing to you. So it's a repeated, exactly, for Donka, that part. So it's a repeated, this is how he repeats the process. This is exactly how he repeats the cycle. It's like you ever heard of Ponzi schemes? Ponzi schemes are the same way. Like, you get you know what I'm saying? You get a new person and the next person, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, oh, you know, we got to recruit as many new people as possible. Well, as long as he's recruiting the new people and shit like that, whoever it is, and it could be tons of people, it doesn't even fucking matter. As soon as he gets your information and you're like, yeah, nah, I'm a part of this shit. Yeah, I don't like that bitch anyway. This, that, or third. It's not who you don't like. All right? It's not like, because you might be fucking yourself in the meantime too at the same time, because once, like I said, once a motherfucker get your information and shit like that, you pretty ass the fuck out, because he's pretty much telling you, well, shit, I don't like you either. I think you a fucking fool. And not only did, like, he's going to show you no respect because he already got your information. He already know what the fuck he could do to you. So if you like that type of smoke, and you like that type of drama, and you like that type of contest, but someone that don't even fuck with you in the first place anyway, because he actually thinks that you're a fucking moron and shit like that, because you want to participate in something where you actually don't even like the person, and you just saying to yourself, I don't like the person anyway, whatever, I'm gonna accept this bribe. But do you realize the person that you're actually accepting that fucking bribe from don't even like you, let alone don't like the person that he wants to see something happen to? He wants to actually harm. So it's both of y'all motherfuckers that he don't fucking like. Thank you, Amir Dandus. What? Amar Mar Amir Mar Dandus. I hope I said that shit right. 'Cause that was a tongue twister. But that's how he give it up. That's how he gives it up, though. You just like, yo, we got these people. Listen, I get people that's new, and I could go and stalk them, try to take them for their money, and not only that, deplete you other money too at the same time. Make sure to join me on YouTube at Miss Uncut MMCC. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on this channel too at the same time on this app, and you could leave comments down below on my YouTube channel